Kristen Kamato here. How are you doing? Okay, this will probably be a quicker little episode, but here we go. Craft Roulette episode 332. What makes this one so special is that it was Craft Roulette Live 2026. Well, I couldn't be there in person at the event in Kansas City, Missouri. However, I was able to purchase a virtual ticket, so the goodie bag was sent to me, and I was able to watch the classes. I was there watching the classes live together with a bunch of Colorado friends. Shout out to y'all. Hi Lisa, hi Karen, hi Pam, hi Paula, hi Crystal. Whoop whoop. So much fun to be able to have that up on the big screen in front of us. We brought stuff to craft on. I shared, of course, the goodies that came in there, so appreciate y'all. Winky winky. And some of us followed with the classes, some of us just watched. We worked on other projects. Quite enjoyed the Olo marker class. Ardith, I love the stencil class. I am looking at my stencils in a new light, and I cannot wait to play some more. But Friday night, regular Craft Roulette Live on YouTube aired, and Mr. Will gave the special guest BittyPenny, who was there in person with Miss Mary. Mr. Will gave us a square card, hence why you're seeing a square card on the screen. Excited colors. Yes, we did just have these recently, but I think Mr. Will got extra excited and gave them to us again because why not? I mean, excited colors. I mean, what's there not to love? Country for element, and a frame or frames for the random. Okay. Well, a lot of folks were able to use what was in their goodie bag. I went the regular route of using what my friends brought, because apparently what I brought was not quite enough, and everyone else was working on the Craft Roulette cards, so I didn't want to feel left out. Oh no. So I started working on mine. And thanks to Lisa and Karen for lending me their dies, letting me use their brains to help come up with something, as well as their embellishments and their string. And between one or both of them, I've got scrap pieces of paper that they gave me because they were working on a separate project and there was a bunch of scraps. And I was like, oh, you can't throw those away. And they didn't. They just handed them all to me. Woohoo! So that was exciting. So here we go. Square card. I made a 5x5 card because I could. I could stick it in a 5x7 envelope. I could hand this to someone in person. I could display it for myself if I end up keeping it. One may never know. Then excited colors. Well, I am very excited. This is a more faded red, but I love the pink look that it also gives off. I did give it a little shout out for a Team Teal. I know. And then some yellow. Cream I considered a neutral. And who knew, pops of brown and black in there. I know you would not think that that would be very exciting, but if you live in my world, Dr. Pepper, soda, coffee, hot chocolate, those drinks excite me. So, little nod to that. And do you see that shiny paper? Ooh, that was one of those papers. They are roosters in there, but I thought, oh, well, that's very country-like. I believe Lisa put a goose on her card. But I liked how that turned out, and I got to use the shiny rooster paper that I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to use it, but guess what? Craft Roulette to the rescue! These are some frame dies that Lisa had from Stampin' Up. I think they are the ones that were Stampin' Up came out with for the Winnie the Pooh type 100 Acre Wood collection. I don't know if they're still available, but that's what I used, so yay fun. And I took one of my Olo markers and just kind of went through and highlighted the little dashes that are in that frame. They pretty much ran together because, let's face it, this red paper, it's not a good marker color paper, but it was just enough to add a little edging to it, so I really like that. My friend Karen gave me these jemmies that we decided, putting our brains together, that those would work out quite nicely. Still enough that you could see, but enough that they would blend into the background so as not to take away from the main image. Happy Everything, that was a stamp that came in one of the goodie bag packages, I guess you could say. It was the one that had that cool butterfly that was Desiree Tangles. While I did not keep that stamp set, if I ever do want to borrow it in the future, I know who I can contact. So one of my Colorado crafty friends ended up with that, and I am so super thrilled about that. Took a little brown ink to go over the label there of the stamp, just so it wouldn't be so stark ivory that I used on the back. And then Karen gave me some thread from Stampin' Up. Not quite the standard linen thread, but I like this lighter color. I think it really pulled in the cream for the card base as well as the label. So here's my frame around there. My happy colors. Oh, fun little side note. Oh no! I had just white paper back there, but that wasn't as exciting to me. It was blending in with the ivory card base, so I took my marker and went around the edges with that. So now I have yellow cardstock. And if I had not told you I went through with the marker, would you have thought I just used yellow cardstock? Maybe. So let's do a quick parameter check, shall we? Square card, check. Excited colors, check. We then have country image with the roosters, check, and a frame, check. So that is check, 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 check. Okay. If you have any questions about the card I made, products used, just want to say hi, share your experience, if you got to go to Craft Roulette Live 2026 in Kansas City, let me know in the comments below. And as always, I'll talk to you on the next one.